name in it.
Yeah.
Dude, rest in peace.
Another one.
Adam West. Yes.
All right, well, now moving on real quick, I got to check out a comic, a graphic novel that's actually a continuation of existing stories. It was called Ekho, but spelled E-K-H-O if anyone wants to check it out. And it's basically the story of Earth in a distant and alternate future. So Earth now called Ekho, and they have the same cities, they have the same society pretty much. They have like New York City there, New York City here, LA and all types of stuff.
Okay.
But it's different. It's like an alternate universe type story. It's not bad at all, actually. This one starts off with the story of a songstress just falling under attack. I don't want to give any spoilers there, but if anybody's seen the movie Strange Days, the character with a Tupac allegory, and
Angela Bassett in that. Yep. Right.
Yep. Angela Bassett and
Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was so long,
yeah.
man. Oh, geez. I know the guy's name too, which is why I wanted to say it, because that actor's so underappreciated by everybody. Because most of the roles he has are like, the car driving guy in Speed,
right.
and the guy who stuck a finger in Elizabeth Berkley in Showgirls, yeah. So it's kind of hard.
There's only one, yeah.
Only Pat can remember stuff like that.
Like you don't remember that scene.
Yeah, you keep talking. I'm gonna find him. All right.
Well, anyways, this story falls along the same lines. It's like that one action triggers everything else in the book, and it's decent. I like the fact that they took. And it's kind of like an Elseworld story, but the people that star in it are from our universe that got sucked in to theirs.
Okay.
So imagine like you wake up, you fall asleep tonight in Boston, you wake up tomorrow in Boston, but your wife isn't your wife. Now you're married to a 4-foot tall Asian woman. Your son is now your daughter, and she's adopted and she's green for no reason. Cool. It's like it's like all types of odd stuff.
One of these guys?
No, none of those guys.
No. I'm trying to find out who Pat's talking about.
Yeah, I throw out
Tom Sizemore, Michael Wincott, or Vincent D'Onofrio.
No. I want to say Pewter, and I know that's not too far off. But no, I mean he's done a lot of good work, and he's one of these actors where he's that guy. It's like I know that guy's face. That guy. Oh, that guy. He's playing a homeless man on Bones. That guy. He's the fraternity leader that wants Will in the frat, but not Carlton.
I got you. It's this dude right here.
Oh, the brother.
Glenn Plummer, yes.
Glenn Plummer.
Thank you.
I got you. That's all you had to say, huh?
Mm-hmm. Glenn Plummer. Well, this book very much reminds me of Glenn Plummer's role in Strange Days. It was actually a decent read. If you like Elseworld stories, this is one that'll actually move you because the entire thing is basically set in your world, but not.
Yeah.
The story had like style, man. It was kind of quirky. The problem with it is, since I didn't read any of the volumes before this one, I'm not that familiar with the universe, and I'd like to be able to say, oh, well, this is improved, and this is adapted, and this is, evolved since, and I can't really do that. All I can say is I enjoyed this book. This was Ekho Volume 6. Ekho spelled E-K-H-O, and I highly recommend anyone check it out. Beautiful artwork, very interesting story, quirkily written, yet still the action was solid, and it starts off with this like crazed cult and stuff, man. And it made me think of like Westboro Baptist Church. And also while reading this, I thought the same thing that I think whenever I see their rallies.
How was the art style? Was it muddy, grungy? I mean,
no. It was like indie, but really clean for an indie book. You know what I'm saying? Good. Which is kind of hard to describe. It's a lot. Oh, we talked about League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I got it the other day.
You did.
Yeah. Imagine that artwork without all the weird swirls and stuff.
Okay.
The same like heads are like kind of angular and stuff.
I saw a picture of the cover and she's very voluptuous.
Yeah. No. Are you thinking of the right book?
EKHO, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's a few other characters in there.
It's just funny you mentioned Glenn Plummer. Yeah. That's such a good pull.
Yeah, Glenn Plummer's
you know
awesome.
What I mean?
I love that man's work, and I never knew his name until like.
Yeah, no, it was Showgirls, absolutely. You know what I mean? Self-Central, Menace to Society, all that stuff. Yeah, he was.
Seen him was Sons of Anarchy. He played like some crooked cop, but he was great.
Mm-hmm. He did good stuff. I was serious about that homeless man on Bones thing too. That was the last time I saw him.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
And I'm just like,
nah, he's in Menace to Society, which is one of my favorite movies ever. You know what I mean?
It did end.
Yeah.
That show finally ended?
Jeez, Castle, however, is still trying to come back. After they've had like 4 solid finales. Yeah.
Black Adam loves Castle.
No,
I'm not hating on Castle. No, I've got fond Castle watching experience with an old friend of mine who moved out of town. That was like our thing, you know. We'd get together with a few people. We watch Castle because it was interesting, it was quirky, and cats love.
Okay.
Damn it, Captain Hammer, Nathan Fillion. All right, but I'm actually taking time away from just Johnny. He actually has a review for us, man. You got to check out a game that was recently sent to us, brand new.